What's going on, Monster Hunter Warriors? And what is up? It's your hunting companion, Jurassic Puppy! I hope everybody had a phenomenal weekend, and for those who celebrate Thanksgiving here in the US, I hope you had an amazing holiday with your family and loved ones. In this video for Monster Hunter Now, we're going to be diving deep into my latest conquest in the Black Diablos Event. I'm going to spill the beans on the victories, the near defeats, and everything in between. But that's not all. I've got my sights set on the Monster Hunter Highlight Weekend event, and there are just a few concerns that need our attention. Stick around as I uncover the issues and share some game-changing ideas to make our Monster Hunter journeys even that much more epic. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. So sharpen your gear, sharpen those blades, and let's jump right into the heart of the hunt. Hit that subscribe button, buckle up, and let's get that Monster Hunter madness begin. Okay, so this event demanded some careful consideration for gear. And look, I get it. Dragon or ice elements might have been the go-to for tackling this colossal beast of a wyvern. However, channeling my inner confidence, I opted for the Milady Tabar. Surprisingly effective for paralysis. This unconventional choice turned out to be my personal triumph in the battle, and combined with the amazing people I met in my city, we were an unstoppable force to be reckoned with that even made the Black Diablos tremble with fear. The armor I ran with was the Rathlos Helm 2, the Rathlos Mel 2, the Rathian Van Braces 3, the Gytos Coil 3, the Gytos Greaves 3, and my game plan was to try and juice up my paralysis in order to allow me multiple paralyzing effects for free range hits and easy targets to the horns. Just real quick, I'd like to extend a heartfelt shout out to the incredible group of individuals who gathered this past Sunday. A special acknowledgement goes to Ulfert for the fantastic banner that adorned our gathering. It truly added an impressive touch, man. Good job. Huge thanks to Deep Pretty Man, Luffy, and all the others who joined us. Your support means the world, and I'm eagerly anticipating the opportunity to tackle future events alongside each and every one of you. Thank you all so much. Now, my secondary setup for this event was the Diablo Shatterer 1 Great Hammer. I was also sporting the Puke Hood 4, the Rathlos Helm 2, the Rathian Van Braces 3, the Rathlos Coil 1, and the Euro Greaves 4. Now, my strategy that I centered around this was achieving swift charge 3 attacks with maximum efficiency, as quick as I possibly could. But although I really wasn't able to capitalize this because I felt like I was just super excited for being part of a 4-member hunting party for the very first time. Like, the synergy was there, it was electrifying with everyone swinging and shooting, and I think I just got caught up too much like in the moment and I wasn't able to properly focus on the fight. I was just really excited and we were all like, oh, watch out, and we would get schwacked by the Diablos. It was super fun. So I might start working on the Diablos Neurocoil 1, but I might also just wait and see what they do with the Black Diablos, either putting it in the game permanently or we're just gonna have to wait for the next rotation. Now, for the Black Diablos medal, I was only able to get 20. I wanted to get at least a bronze. I was unsuccessful, but I at least was able to get the Roars of the Desert medal for 2023. Alright, everybody. This last section, I wanted to talk a little bit about the weekend events that we've currently been having for Monster Hunter Now. And, okay, so please don't get me wrong, right? The overall idea, the entire week they give us to hunt additional event monsters, making the weekend the prime time to go out and go wild and travel to take as many as you can before the time limit is awesome. Okay, giving us additional missions for extra items, for Zenny, for experience, and even a medal that isn't too difficult to obtain. Showing us how awesome we all are as hunters is always going to be appreciated. But I do feel like Niantic is asking us, it's kind of asking a lot. For us to go buck wild on a weekend within 3 hours, it is a little bit of a cramped time frame for a game. Especially the way Monster Hunter Now is. I feel like it's trying to be a little too much like Pokemon Go, when Monster Hunter Now should probably strive and find a benefit just in its own direction. Because, and you know what, the reason why I say this is because you can catch a lot of Pokemon just on Community Day alone, and that's about 3 hours, right? But with auto catchers, Pokespins, you know, the lures to place them, Pokestops, after, you know, and after the event, you can even raid them, and you can get a ton of spawns that come out, and you can catch to your heart's content. And the abundance of spawns in general, if you're in a populated spot, as well as the respawn timer, is drastically different from where from where Monster Hunter is right now. Given that it's just been released, right? And I didn't play the beta, but I heard that there were some lures in the beta version. If anyone in the comments below can let me know, especially how they worked and how, if they were extremely effective, then I would greatly appreciate it. But we don't have those yet currently, right? I know they try to increase the spawn rotation during these specific hours in the event, which again, thank you. But is that enough? There's still a possibility the monsters won't spawn in the highlighted biome. Depending on where you're at, especially even if it's less populated, you have to suffer and you have to travel farther. Versus, you know, if you're in a city or in a highlighted area, then you will run out, you will eventually run out. But once you've run out, you know, you're kind of forced to go into another area, travel who knows how long for a couple different biomes. And look, I get it. You know, they don't want us killing 10,000 Diablos in a weekend, having all the armor maxed out, you know, all the weapons unlocked, fully maxed out, and that's completely understandable. You know, I'm definitely one for the grind. I'm definitely one for the hard work. You know, I'm gonna put it in. I've been spending a lot of hours on this game already, but I do have a couple suggestions. I've thought about this for a bit, and you know, maybe my first suggestion would be to extend the event hours for the weekend when they spawn even more. Instead of 3 hours, maybe even 6. You know, 6, maybe 9 hours, just maybe all day. Consider you have to travel sometimes farther than you have to in Pokemon Go, and maybe take advantage of the very limited supply drops currently in the game, and where you can just turn on a lure and then the event monsters are going to drop out in a certain time limit. And I was just thinking, you know, like in the campaign mode, they have you know, it's all about like the rifts in the sky and all the monsters are coming through. You know, why not just do that with the lure? And you know, even if it's for 15 minutes or like 30 minutes, it's like every 2 minutes or every 5 minutes, like maybe 2 or 3 extra ones come out. I don't know. That's just an idea. But if you're gonna stick with a 3-hour time limit, maybe just have the majority of the biomes be related to the areas where the monsters should be spawning. So for example, the Black Diablos, the majority of the biomes on the map would just become desert. Sure, you'd get a couple of the other ones like forest and the swamp, but the majority of the entire map would mainly be desert. Since it's a highly anticipated event, you know, if y'all have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below. And again, I'm not trying to bash Niantic. I for one am loving the game, and I'm still loving the events regardless. I was just trying to bring up some ideas, some suggestions, some improvements, right? They'll probably never see this, and they probably have some things lined up already, and you know, everything all planned out, ready to go. Who knows, right? But regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's gonna be the end of this video. I appreciate the support. Thanks for sticking by. Be sure to like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.